Hi, hello, and howdy. This is Sheila. Welcome to the Painted Pig Studio. I first want to send hugs and kisses to Lona Fields. I don't believe I've sent them to her yet. Julia Shirley. Maria Elena Santiago. It's my bad attempt at a Spanish accent or Spanish pronunciation. And Donna Dreams ×3, I believe, is how you would say that. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And I will hope to make myself worthy of you. As per my announcement in my last video, I am building two lapbooks, two very different lapbooks, as suggested by one of my subscribers. Hello, Joshua. I am doing a Tim Holtz themed botanical lapbook, and I'm trying to put aqua mint colors in there. But Tim Holtz doesn't have a whole lot. I'm telling you. And it's funny because I came across this, forgot I had it. I've had it for years. And so I will be incorporating some of, even though this is Crowded Attic, I think I will still be incorporating some. Mostly I'll be using the wallflower. I have the vellum pack, and I have the paper stack. So I have the vellum and the paper version of this. And I'm running out of project boxes, by the way. This is the beginnings of it. The fabric I actually ordered from Amazon, and it is Tim Holtz. And I did, because it was kind of thin, I did put stabilizer on the back. Well, maybe heat and bond, actually. Which I think stabilizer is what I came across first and used it. And this is the adhesive I tried. So, and it was pretty good. I did have to add just a little bit of water. And I see that my camera will be, the battery's going dead. So, I'll pause here, recharge, and be back. Well, I can't say I remember exactly where I was, but here I am. New batteries. And my lovely Good Morning Sunshine cup that an equally lovely friend gave me. And some vanilla caramel cream coffee. Okay, so this is actually in his wallflower collection, Tim Holtz. And I am using or following Nik the Booksmith's 2019 Lapbook build. Discarded to regarded is how it's labeled, and the how she labeled each video. But I will be linking that playlist. She's always linked below, but I will be linking that playlist as well to make it easy for you to find in case you want to do one of these, because that's who you need to follow to make it. Because I'm not I'm not equipped to do that right now. And so I'm going to have to figure out what to put on front, all that kind of thing. But I will show you, I'm using two encyclopedias from 1963. And yes, they were mine when I was a child. But they're in pretty bad shape, as am I. The outside and inside covers were just really in bad shape. So, I had to cover it. I had to. And then I started noticing Nik didn't cover hers. I looked at a couple others. They didn't cover theirs. They used decent looking books and didn't have to. And I know why they didn't. It is muy hard. Very, very hard to cover all of this. And so, a lesson learned there. And as you can see, they're about the same size. There may be a teeny tiny millimeter of difference. And I made the spine using some very thick chipboard. And I may have told you I had old scrapbook albums that I took everything out to put it in a 3-ring scrapbook binder. And then I saw this lady, she's in my Inspirers list, I think. Christie's, I don't know. But it's Christie's. If you tear these open, apart, you will find what is, in effect, bookboard. Pretty much. And so that's what I did for this spine. And I think it is 2.5 inches, actually. And Nik has, in the middle of hers is where she plans to put a journal. And hers seems to be nature themed as well. And she took a piece of cardboard, whatever, and a little bit wider than this, and put the holes and to place in the spine there. And it so happened this came out of the scrapbook album. And so all I did was cover it and put in the eyelets. And I'm going to be using this jute string. And I ended up covering the inside spine with scrapbook paper. Really good, thick cardstock. And, of course, this is Tim Holtz. It is not glued down yet because I may want to hide the insert that I'm going to put here. Well, it's not a may. I will be. And that is something Nik, she didn't have it planned out, and I can't believe she just did this on the fly. But she didn't have hers planned out. And so she went ahead and glued down all her, what'd she call them? Paste downs. Which, if you got Booksmith in your name, I'm going to believe that's what they're called. So she glued her paste downs, all 4 of them down. And as you can see, the inside was terrible. And, and then wish she hadn't later when she wanted to. For instance, I hope I'm in the shot here. This is the first section. When you open this flap to the left. And mine is not exactly like hers, but it's the main bones, you might say, will be like hers. And so I benefited from her mistake and waited until I had everything ready, and then I glued the paste down onto this before gluing it down to the book. And I did so around this. This is little pockets that I actually did wrong. They're gusseted, and I did them wrong. So, but they've still got a good bit of room in there. And instead of doing what she did here, I actually changed it up and used one of those coin envelopes and put it, attached it sideways, but it is open in the back as a pocket. with a policy closure. And yes, they're off. So it's Sheila made for sure. Okay, and here, this is, I've got boo-hoodles of these envelopes, number 10, whatever, and they're kind of a gray color. Well, I just used Vintage Photo, went around and distressed it, sewed it with a zigzag stitch, and then used some of the Tim Holtz smaller, he's got the full-size pages, and then he's got them 6x6, and then 3x4, whatever. So I used that for the magnetic closure, and then there's a pocket in the back of that. So here on this flap, she actually had, excuse me, I think just one little pocket going that way. But I had these two that fit here, little coin envelopes, and I attached them in this manner. Don't ask me why. Well, I will tell you why. My reasoning was that if you want to put something in them, that it would be nice if you could raise it up and look down in there. And if this person is a botanist or an amateur botanist, or just likes flowers and stuff, they might want to put seeds in them. Or wildflowers that they picked to bring home to dry them. Don't know. Whatever. But things like that, they would need to be able to... Yes, I know I'm fiddling with it. They might want to be able to see inside these. But as you can see, they don't want to be hanging lie down flat. And of course, with something in them, it would even be worse. So, I've got to figure out a way, and I might just use Velcro. Sorry about the sniffles. It is early morning. I might just attach at the top with Velcro, or suggestions are welcome. And leave them like belly bands. Maybe that's what I would kind of like to do, so I'm going to have to figure that out. And then there is a pocket here, and this is one of those heavy file folders that I inherited from work. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl, where'd the whistle come from? I feel like Jack Lemmon in The Odd Couple. That's dating me, isn't it? And then this pocket here. So, that is the first section of the Tim Holtz, but Aqua, as much as possible, Botanical Lapbook. And, boy, I really got the sniffles now. So, stay tuned for more to come on that. Get out of my chair, sweetie. Thank you. So, then I'm going to give you a glimpse of the boys. My grandson, Isaac. The one I'm doing for him. Okay. Oh, gosh. Sniff, sniff. So, my intention... Now, I am using... You can't be going dead already. You brand new batteries. Some of my son's children's books that were old and not in good shape. Built the spine the same way as the other one. I've covered it in this fabric. And so when it's sitting up, that will be... And I'm going to have a closure on this one. I would like some sort of hook, like door latch kind of thing. And so this is the front. It's a shaker. I've covered it. I've laminated it. Sorry about the glare. Because of little dirty fingers. And this is his name. Foam letters. And then there's a little critter that's going to go there. And when you hit it, it's got a multicolored light in it. See? There we go. So I'm thinking... he might enjoy hitting it. Stop. Well, this handle came off of the box the laminator was in that I bought specifically for this. So I attached it with brads. And these are two books that belonged to my son when he was little and very young. And my mother gave him these two books. And she had inscribed this one. So I used sheet protectors and sewed around them and sealed them in the sheet protectors. So I've also laminated the inside ones and done the spine in the scrapbook paper. There will also be a removable, not a journal, but a coloring book that I have made using free coloring book pages. And I shrunk them down and may go back and get some more to put on the blank pages. But that's a preliminary. And then I do know what I want to do here. And he loves numbers, even though he's only not quite 3. So I've made a little clear pouch that with numbers on the back of these little cute pictures of Dr. Seuss characters that will go in there. And I'm thinking about putting an eyelet on them with string that will attach to this pouch. And I'm going to sew this around the pouch and then glue it to here. And undecided as yet, excuse me, what will go there. And then this will probably be used, get an idea of that. And then I've got the coloring, a couple of markers, a couple of crayons, and so that's about all I've got so far. So I'm not that far along with it, but I'm still thinking. And I'm thinking about stringing the string and putting beads on them for him to play with that way. So any suggestions along those lines would be welcomed. And you are caught up with me. So now I've got to think of something to do in the next video. Sniff. Snot. Sniff. There you go. Sorry. So there we go. How many times am I going to say there we go? We're not going anywhere. We are here. This is it. So you guys, wherever you are, take care, stay safe, and hugs and kisses until next time. Bye-bye.